we do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Mutual Energy Check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to get some oracle cards out. We have belongings coming out for masculine. It's like a change in where he belongs. I did get some pre-shuffle messages before starting. Invisible choices and emotional loyalty. Follow your intuition on where your emotional loyalty lies. There we go. It's, you can take it how it resonates for you, whether one or both messages are for you. I just like to share them if they come out in a pre-shuffle. So for mutual energy, we have visions. Mutually, their vision is sharpening. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. I'm getting Venus energy, like what is it? Libra Taurus energy, mutual, right? We are in Libra season, but it is more of a sharper image of vision. Like what? Remember if you ever had an eye exam to where they flip the lens and say better or worse, and sometimes it gets blurry and then they flip it back and it gets sharper. I'm getting sharper vision for that. With belongings for masculine, I do want to take a step back real quick. We have 41 coming down, breaking down to a 5, which 5s represent change. And belongings, I feel like it's a change in where he belongs. Feeling a change of where he belongs. Let's see here. And let's get an oracle card for feminine. Fragment. Maybe torn in between two states. Trying to find the balance. Yeah, there's choices again. So making a choice between, grounding something or keeping it kind of up in the air. I'm feeling up in the air energy. So that's where I get that vision being sharpened as well. Time back into the mutual energy. So let's talk about it and see what comes out. All right, masculine, how are we feeling today? Masculine, how we feeling today? Alright, so we had 2 flip. The 7 of Pentacles and the Empress. I feel like it's patient, watching investments grow. Maybe even being logical about the situation, having some type of firm, cold decision making, tough call being made. It's like being patient, but also expecting for something to grow, something to come out of a situation. Maybe even waiting for the feminine, but we still have patience and growth, because even the 7 Pentacles alone is waiting for a return on investments, things to grow, things to mature and grow. Sweeter, or why do I keep on saying sweeter? Like fruit. The fruit, see the fruits of their labor, right? Kind of standing there waiting and looking at things to flourish, waiting for things to flourish and expand. Some type of growth. And this keeps getting caught in the cloth, so bear with me. There we go. Okay. All right. So, yeah, it's like making a tough call, being logical about a situation, being decisive, or making a choice in love to actually not actually take action. It's kind of like abandon the situation, but it's not. It's in the energy of knowing that it'll grow, it'll come back in. Yeah, holding back emotions. It's being patient, waiting for things to balance out, to cool down, to temper, right? So let's keep going. Masculine, it's kind of giving me the energy of, if we're looking at it as him waiting for the feminine, waiting for things to level out, balance out, cool down, hold back my emotions. I have to wait. This is something that I have to wait for. I can't right now. Right now, I have to hold back my emotions. Have to be emotionally mature. I have to put on that tough King of Swords exterior, right? What else are we picking up for masculine today? I wanted to flip it upside down. Yeah, not investing, not offering emotion at this time, which would be the King of Cups. King of Cups doesn't always explore. Yeah, feeling like giving up, feeling the energy of not being able to go on or move forward. Let's see. Yeah, but he feels the relationship, having a lot of emotions, knows there's an emotional connection, but he's still holding those feelings back. It's resistance emotionally, wanting the urge, the want, and maybe even still in the energy of codependency, addiction, toxic energy, inconsistency. I feel like that growth, waiting for growth, would be for himself. Honestly, I don't feel like it's for the feminine. I feel like this was like not offering emotion, knowing that there is an emotional connection, but knowing that I'm still inconsistent, I'm still unstable, I still have negative energy, I still have things I need to grow. There's growth. I'm watching, I'm learning, I'm observing some type of transformation take place so I can have a fresh start, new beginning. Yeah. Yep. So it's like, if masculine's not taking any action, it's because of growth needed, maturity needed, some toxicity and codependencies need to be resolved, some inconsistency, some flighty in and out energy. Look at all of these emotions, though. He's not offering it up, not presenting it, but they're there. We have the Two of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Cups, Nine of Cups. The emotions are there, yeah. It's giving a lot of, I want to have a good time, I want to be self-indulgent, I want to turn my back on this. I have to turn my back. I have to walk away emotionally. I have to self-indulge. I have to go do what I need to do for myself. I'm waiting for growth. I'm waiting for transformation. I don't belong here. I'm waiting for the change. I'm waiting for the expansion to take place. A lot of the energy that I'm picking up from masculine is selfishness. And I'm not saying he is actually in the selfish energy. It's for himself. It is for himself to mature and grow. It's for himself to come out of that inconsistency, unstable, toxic energy. The Knight of Wands with the Devil, I'm sorry, that is inconsistent, pretty much dishonest, controlling, codependent, addictions, gambling, drugs, alcohol, all kind of things. Even the Nine of Cups represent sometimes over drinking. So we got a lot of cups out here. Two of Cups, King of Cups, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. So it's presenting here with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Wands, kind of like giving in, giving up the fight, not standing one's ground, choosing a path, right? Making that choice to actually work on some things and surrender. It's yeah, having strength, having courage, wanting to gain that strength, because I'm getting masculine is wanting to do what's best for himself at this time, knowing that there's still work to be done from within and emotionally. I do get a lot of emotionally and internal work that needs to be done. Not saying that there's a lack of maturity, but there is a lack of work. So, for example, if there is, being overindulgent and very greedy, kind of waiting for things to disperse on that. Like I'm not trying to be so selfish. Nine of Cups give me the energy of, I can have whatever I want. It's all around me energy. It's not being satisfied with what you have. It's having to have it all, right? Which Eight of Cups, you turn your back, you walk away and go towards things that fulfill you. You don't emotionally invest. You walk away for greener pastures. Is giving the energy, grass being greener on the other side. So he's choosing the path. He's going where he feels like he belongs, right? We'll clarify more, but let's get feminine. It's energy. Got the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, taking that time to shift the energy from any turbulence, any shaky ground. We're still trying to shift away from the energy of conflict or mental confusion, hostilities, mind games. Yeah, we're consulting a higher source now. We're tapping in to the divine. We're praying, we're meditating, we're the fragment goes in between the physical and the spiritual world. So we're moving on. We're finding our calm within the storm by holding on to our beliefs, our structures, our religion, traditions, understandings, and all that other good stuff, and even just the lessons learned, moving away from what we have learned and gained from this situation. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Let's see, with the Ten of Cups, what else? I feel that there was a lesson learned. In order to keep balance, the equal give and take, we must find our fulfillment by taking care of ourselves, by investing in ourselves, nurturing ourselves, mastering or nurturing our investments, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer as well. She has the green thumb. She can plant a seed and it's going to grow. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, we also speak to self-care, self-love, and nurturing as well. So it's saying a lot of prayer, a lot of self-care, and even being emotionally fulfilled, taking care of yourself. Let's try that one more time. Feminine. All right, feminine, how else are we feeling today? Making a choice in love. It's kind of like not being as successful in love, because it did come out sideways, but we always, turn it up right here on this channel. But the lovers, looking at the choice in love, looking at choices made in love, somehow as a success, with it coming out sideways, not really, one, I'm not giving much attention to it, because the Six of Wands is attention. It's celebration, it's victory, success, right? I'm not getting much attention to the choices in love. It's like following your intuition, following your heart, tapping into what's being hidden. Yeah, it's like understanding that maybe the choice is made in love, or the choice made of who your person is in love, is somehow hidden, right? You're following your heart of what's behind the scenes, what's being planned, plotted, knowing that the devil is somewhere around. So it's, again, following your heart, knowing something isn't right. You're moving on to calmer waters because you know something isn't right. The High Priestess, you're following your heart. Seven of Swords, you know there's deception. High Priestess, moving in silence because there is toxicity afoot. Right? That's why I'm saying it's like it came out sideways, knowing that it's not quite successful, but it's not quite, not quite successful, but it's not quite unsuccessful. It's sideways. And I'm going to actually turn it sideways. I typically don't, but with that one, the energy I'm feeling, it's like you're on the fence. You're not quite sure if it's the right choice in love. You're not sure. So right now you're finding your own emotional happiness, taking care of yourself, healing yourself, and you're tapping into the deception, the negativity, and you're understanding that it's there. You have an inner knowing that it is present. You have an understanding, which is why masculine walked away, turned his back. Both sideways. Balancing the energy out, maintaining your independence. It's like it's justified that you remain independent and on your own. It's fine. Yeah. It's like you had an understanding. One more for feminine. Yeah, you're going after what you want. Yeah. But it's like you miss some, you're gonna miss or have nostalgic memories about the stability that once was, past stability, past successes, but you're gonna be in control at this point. You're gonna level up. You're gonna be the master of the actions being taken at this point, because there was mental confusion that caused some type of tower moment and instability. You're choosing to make that decision and do some focus on your work, focus on your efforts, focus on what you're trying to build here, working on more. You're building your own Ten of Pentacles. I feel like that's more on a stability level, whether it be work, finances, or just your internal world as far as security. Five of Swords, vision, clarified, well, not clarified, presenting with the Five of Swords, mental conflict, ego, mind, mental games, challenges. Yeah, needs to be worked on. I feel like the more the ego is worked on, the mental conflict is worked on, studied, and paid attention to, the vision is sharpening. I do get a sense of let me resist, let me hold back, because I feel like it's on both parts, because it's like, okay, well, I just need to do me over here, make myself happy. The choice I made in love isn't quite right. It's best I stay on my own, go after what I want. In the meantime, you both are, in your ego, maybe. And I get a sense of working out your mental conflict through work. While you're working, you're kind of moving through your ego, or even working out some of those ego issues, those challenges that you have here. But then there's a sense of holding back or saving money, because I feel like there is a sense of lack here, holding back, lack and disappointment, and just kind of waiting while you guys build up to that waiting. There's fears, there's anxieties that needs to be brought back in control and tempered, right? Let's see here. And we can disagree and say, hey, I'm not in my ego, I got mental conflict. Well, let that apply, but it's still the card of ego, mental conflict and challenges, mind games, manipulation, not really, I want to say being on the up and up, right there, holding back, because it came out again. Holding back, saving pentacles, trying to hold on to what stability and finances you have, because there is a sense of lack. And when, let's say, when the ego takes a hit, we focus on where the ego has been hidden. So whether it be finances, where you feel like financially you're insecure, you need to focus on your work, your pentacles, and get your money up, go ahead and do so. So you can work towards your vision. What does your vision look like? Somehow security, stability, and finances come up as taking that hit, making that ego focus and pay attention on it. Your vision, you're seeing where the ego is taking a hit at. So you're choosing a path. You're choosing the path to work on your finances at this time. And following your intuition towards a new cycle, taking action. It's like you guys are quite tapping into your emotions, so it's like you guys are it's like you're communicating that you're following your heart and manifesting at this time. Taking action, you can't be consistent, you can't stay. You can't, I'm trying to build, I'm trying to work on some things. I'm having, with the Page of Pentacles, it's like small offerings. It's potential for growth there, but it's not abundant, and it's not big, it's not mastered, it's not secured like the King and Queen would be. We even have the Seven of Pentacles out here, so it's like I'm waiting for some things to grow, so I can't offer emotion. I gotta give up on this relationship. I'm gonna have to hold my emotions back from it. I gotta go enjoy myself and have a good time, indulge in what I can, be a little bit more emotionally selfish and independent. I gotta turn my back on this because it's still like I'm heartbroken behind it. It's still a sense of pain behind having to do so. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on the inside. It's like feminine's more of going after what she wants. It's Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. It's like, oh, I'm abundant. I'm stable. I'm secure. I can take care of myself. I can make whatever happen. As well as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, the go get it type. I'm still gonna get it. Yeah, I can make it grow, but I'm gonna go get it too and make it grow. You know. Seven of Pentacles, to wait, be patient, wait for things to grow. Again, that goes to the judgment call. That is a judgment. One more for the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Judgment, to be more indulgent, pour into oneself. Emotionally independent as well, self-indulgence, selfishness. Again, it could be just to take care of oneself emotionally, right? Clarify the Empress. Why is the Empress out here? Okay. Heartbroken over the conflict, over the strife. It's the five of fire, Five of Wands, conflict, strife, competition, power struggles. It's heartbroken. It's the waiting on the Empress, feeling like there was some type of power struggle here, feeling sorrow behind it. I do feel if the waiting game is waiting for the feminine, which I get more of waiting for growth and stability and nurturing and expansion here. The conflict in lies of wanting the emotions, having the emotions, the feelings for the connection, and yet emotionally taking care of themselves. Like the connection is there and I want it, but I gotta give it up because it doesn't suit me emotionally. That's the power struggle. Yeah, it's causing emotional conflict, right? Conflict of interest in regards to emotions. Yeah, following intuition to embark on a new journey, to try and navigate through these little fires, immature emotions. It's him trying to navigate in order to get back to this connection, take a leap of faith towards the connection, right? It's any path, and I keep saying it, when it comes to the Two of Wands, well, I don't want to say I keep saying it, but when it comes to the Two of Wands, if we're both masculine and feminine standing here, this is masculine, this is feminine, and we're at the Two of Wands, and I got to take care of myself. I got to take care of myself emotionally. I got to take care of myself physically or for stability wise. So we go our separate ways. Go take care of your emotions. Go take care of your finances. Somehow, some way, we always come back here. And when we come back here, we're at the Two of Wands again. Do we continue forward together or do we go where we need to go. You have to learn how to navigate, right? Sometimes we can be on the same page as masculines and feminines, and sometimes we don't have to be. Our paths lead back to each other, so keep that in mind. What is the Ace of Cups in reverse? It's like a lesson was learned about holding back and resisting. It was understood, feeling like the lesson was learned. It was successful because things kept happening over and over again. You got to understand, if you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results. So in this instance, not offering that, it's like some type of victory and success in holding back is some type of achievement or victory. But in lies a conflict. So why would you feel like it's successful? And that goes back to, okay, I got it. It goes back to what needs to be worked on. What's the Nine of Wands in reverse? Yeah, giving that tempering. You have to temper the situation, having patience, some type of healing and going with the flow energy, knowing that you have to hold back. You can't resist what's taking place. If there is a power struggle, if things are emotionally in the air, yeah, sometimes you do have to take care of your own self emotionally and understand that the flow of everything is the path that we're on. What's on the path is on the path. It doesn't matter if you want it or not. If you leave your house and you're on the road traveling, it doesn't matter if you want traffic or not. You're running into traffic. You have to deal with it to get where you're going, right? So that in lies the go with the flow, the temperance, the patience, and wait for things to start flowing again. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. You know, it'll balance itself out. What's the Two of Cups? Why is the Two of Cups out here? Yeah, feeling like you can't be brought about right now. So you gotta keep pushing forward. You gotta overcome some challenges. Can't bring the relationship forward because yes, one, wounded warrior energy. The Nine of Fire, Nine of Wands speaks to overcoming challenges and obstacles and things like that. What's the King of Cups? Yeah, holding your emotion back on a solo journey to find some kind of stable ground. Yeah, to make a decision, making decisions and choosing paths that's a bunch of things that we all deal with on this journey of life, regardless if it's within a relationship, connection, family, work. We're making decisions. We're choosing paths. We're in the year 2022. 222 comes up as this way, that way, this or that, up or down, left or right, yes or no. You know, you're having choices throughout the entire year, and you're gonna wind up where you're gonna wind up, which is gonna fix the trajectory of where you go afterwards, right? Three of Cups, feeling like things, it is a card of reconciliation, but it's also of just wanting to indulge and enjoy oneself. And why am I having cake and eating it too? But internally, we have emotions all over the place. Emotional instability, emotional strife and conflict. It's a struggle. Some are up, some are down, some are falling, some are on fire, some are, you know what I'm saying? It's like emotions are everywhere, but you just want what you want. And that goes back to that cake and eating it too energy. What's the Nine of Cups? Yeah. It's like you can have whatever you want within a relationship. It's just, okay. Feeling like a relationship would be a burden at this time. It's a deception. It's a dark and a light side of it, because on one hand you want the relationship, on the other hand you feel like it's a burden. You don't feel like going forward. You feel like you don't want to bring it into manifestation, masculine. It's like you're at where you're at, and that's just where you're going to be. What's the Eight of Cups? Yep, walking away. Turning your back on things emotionally just clarifies what's already been brought up. Getting mental clarity, gaining emotional maturity, actually understanding his stance emotionally as well. Trying to align himself. So I'm taking the time to, one, tune into the emotional aspect of what's being felt, because we got King of Cups out here twice. We have Nine of Cups twice. Five of Cups with the strife. We got two cards of five. Five of Wands and Five of Cups is just mental conflict. I mean, mental and emotional. Wait, not mental and emotional. Just power struggles and conflict on an emotional level. And yes, you give up so you can kind of go with the flow, giving yourself time, giving yourself patience, going with the flow of where things are at currently. So it's Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is, they kind of just tap in, and it is what it is, and they deal with it for face value. If they choose to stay, they choose to stay. If they choose to go type energy. It's the Knight of Wands. And I don't paint it to be as instability or inconsistency, but it is what it is. And Temperance, if it's going to be hot, it's going to be hot. If it's cold, it's going to be cold. Somewhere in the middle, we'll find that ground. Let's clarify Six of Swords. Yeah, trying to move on, trying to set those emotions free and make a choice in love. It's like more emotional energy. It's more of freeing those emotions from the connection as well. Because it can be to where it was so intertwined to where it felt restricted, which is why we had the devil at the bottom of the deck on both sides. So there was maybe an emotional obsession, moving away from that, setting those emotions free, and making that choice. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, trying to gain clarity through the darkness, the moon and the sun. Seeing through everything, the Hierophant, moon and sun, really learning the lesson, seeing clearly even through the darkness. So you're tapping into that very powerful feminine. What's the Ten of Cups? Yeah, you're rejecting those negative emotions, any emotions that don't serve you. You're rejecting them. You're nurturing yourself. You're in growth and expansion time. You're nourishing yourself on an emotional level. Whatever makes me happy, I'm gonna go for it, and you'll be patient till you get it. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Earth at the bottom of the deck. Waiting for things to grow for you, for yourself. Queen of Pentacles, yep. You're grabbing onto those things that of which you have an emotional tie to, so you can pour into your own cup, having a new beginning in love, having a new growth of emotion. You're filling a cup of your own. Clarify the Lovers. You feel like the connection hasn't changed, hasn't transformed. Okay. We're gonna just take these. Yeah, feeling like nothing's changed. You have to walk away, go plan for the future because things aren't on the up and up. Things aren't clear. Whoa. Six of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords. Decision making maybe not quite successful. The decision that you made probably wasn't the best, but it's okay. We still understand that the lesson was learned. We see clearly even through the darkness, and we're still moving into the unknown. It's like shifting from, oh, okay, well, I know it's not working. Well, let me go see what else is out there for me. You know? It's the energy of I'm freeing those emotions from this connection. I don't have to remain shackled up. I can move away from that mental conflict of which this connection was. That things have not changed. And I'm going to go cook something else up for the path that I'm on. If I'm going, wherever I'm going to reach, I'm going to go prepare for that. So both of you guys kind of have the same energy. I feel masculine's more doing it from an emotional level, and feminine's seeing things clearly and has clearly understood and learned the lesson, and taking action towards future endeavors. Let's clarify the Justice card, though. Fresh start and things balancing out. Fresh start, new beginning, and some type of healing. A fresh start towards her wishes, her dreams, her hopes. She's following. She has an inner knowing that she's going to be just fine. I don't feel like there's a sense of sadness. I don't feel, independent, making the tough call and going after what she wants. Independence. Yeah, you have those emotions, you have those feelings. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. You're tapping into what you feel, how do you feel, and boom. We have almost all four queens. As far as the mental, the suits, we got air, fire, water, earth. All four right here. The only difference is the air portion of it is the king. It's like, I'm supposed to master this as far as thought. I understand. Hierophant. Understanding, higher knowledge, right? Even the high priestess was underneath. So we're going to tap into our higher self. We're tapping into our higher selves. The no pages, no no lower level court cards are out here. We got queens, kings, and even the empress showing up. Yeah, for your own emotional fulfillment. You're following your heart and taking care of yourself. You're reaching out for what you want. And you're going to grow and expand so you can have your emotional fulfillment. Emotions fulfilled. 5 of Swords clarified by the 3 of Cups. I mean, you guys want emotional harmony. You want to move on. You want to move forward. You want to transform and take actions, but at this time there's still that mental conflict, that struggle. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Earth, waiting for things to grow, waiting for things to expand. Your vision is sharpening. You're still waiting, but you're holding things close to your heart. You're taking action. unable to remain still stagnant. You're waiting while you take those actions. Holding back, because you're building, you're working on something, you're building things up, you're putting your efforts into your stability, with the Three of Earth, which is the Three of Pentacles. It's working, it's building, it's collaboration and teamwork, but externally it's like you're holding back, but internally it's a work of art being built or worked on. Jesus, why is that hard to put together or formulate? Okay, you're working independently. There it goes. That clarifies it much more better. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, healing from the Ten of Swords. Things that kept happening over and over again. Feeling that lack. You're trying to heal, understand, take pause, take in, and understand what kept happening, what took place, what is still revealing itself. Where's that lack at? Yeah, you have an inner knowing that things have not quite been emotionally fulfilling. We both understand that. You're moving in silence, you're not speaking on it, you're not saying it. That you're unfulfilled, right? And there is that mental conflict. It's like the mental conflict is causing the unhappiness, the new cycle, new world, new cycle, hangman energy. Trying to see things from different perspectives, starting a new cycle, and yet looking at things from different angles on how to achieve that long-term stability, that Ten of Pentacles energy. Because again, yeah, you do feel lack. It's like you guys are both nervous, anxious, kind of emotionally excited, and kind of protecting your energy. You're standing your guard, but it's like you're choosing that path so to slow things down, to get things moving slower for growth and stability for the future. Because with the Knight, the Maiden of Pentacles, it goes slow, but once it arrives or achieves its, level of distance or wherever it's traveling, it's there to stay. It's permanent. It's not going anywhere. Anywho, we got the Eight of Wands, communication, getting downloads, getting understanding, trying to balance things out. What's the Queen of Cups? Yeah. Lack of stability, following your intuition, following your emotions. It's like having that open heart and knowing enough what's stable and what's not. And I do feel there's a sense of, hey, this is not this is not stable. Yeah, I have to control what I'm doing here. We'll clarify the Magician. Yeah, manifesting, because things are unbalanced. And we need to take inventory. We have to understand. We have to stop and look at how we feel at this time. So it goes back to having strength, having courage, having the power to do so. It's controlling one's actions. You keep moving forward and things are steady shaking and falling apart. You really want to keep walking on that? No, let's take our time. Let's put a couple of boards down. Like, imagine those movies where, they're in the forest and they get to a point where it's a bridge made out of rope and wood. That's all it's made out of, rope and wood. And you take that one step and it kind of wobbles and sways. Okay, all right, we're moving. All right, but then you take that next step and the wood falls out, drops down into the ravine. You keep walking on that? All right, we need to look at this. Let me get a piece of wood, cut down that tree over there. Let's go back. Let's fix what is not stable, right? Let's get some romance angels. Alright, romance angels for masculine. Okay, alright. That's a lot. We're gonna try this again. We got passion for sure. Let's. Alright, masculine romance angel. Alright, there we go. And that goes back to the devil being underneath the deck, power struggles, and all the other good stuff. We got passion. I mean, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's like he's wanting to. Calling in your soulmate, prayers, affirmation, and visualization help bring you together. Yeah, I feel like there's a want with the King of Cups and Two of Cups out here twice. And I didn't even mention that the Two of Cups was out here twice. Nine of Cups was out here twice. It's like the emotions are there. He wants to allow his heart and soul to sing with joy. But in call in his soulmate, however, it says let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it kind of goes into him knowing where he belongs, going with the flow, and letting go of control issues, not trying to force a situation, which is why, again, he may have a hands-off situation or demeanor at this time. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Love yourself first, your self-respect. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, which is why we have holding back, waiting, building, and being independent, taking a step back, looking at what keeps happening. You know, we gotta understand what we want versus what's actually happening. So you want to keep forcing something because of what you want, or you want to, work on what needs to be worked on with the bridge. Sharpen your vision. That way the bridge can stop wobbling and shaking. And then it says wedding. The situation involves marriage. And then it says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There it goes right there. Be patient. Wait. Think now's not the time. And for feminine, honeymoon, enjoy the blissful holiday time together. You've known each other before, past life relationship, and you deserve love. You are lovable. So, at the bottom of the deck, children, your love life is being affected by children. It's an underlying message for someone. Let's keep going. I think I got a minute or two before I have to pause. And for passion, concern, yeah, he's concerned about letting his heart and soul sing, letting his passions sing with joy, calling in your soulmate. It's a high honor. It's something that, one, you're guided to do, but two, it's also an honor to be with your soulmate, and we treat it sometimes as an it feels like here it's a burden, but it's actually, to clarify, a high honor. So let's not treat it as if it's not, okay? Let go of control issues. Courthouse. You got to decide to do that. You have to make the decision to change on this pathway, masculine. It's not going to change for you. You have to do it yourself. Very soon. Yep, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. You guys are both in despair mutually, needing to change that. Love yourself first. In a distant horizon. It's like you're going to have to love yourself first. Wedding. Yes, lovers, choice of love, worth waiting for abundance. I feel like abundance and stability and security. Honeymoon, enjoy the blissful holiday time together. It's time for a change. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. Yep. You've been on this pathway before. You've been here before. That's why I keep saying things keep happening over and over again. You deserve love. You are lovable. That's what you've been thinking. You've been keeping that in mind. Bear with me real quick, okay? Alright, sorry about that. Let's get some outgoing messages. For outgoing messages. For masculine. Alright, for masculine, we got the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. And that goes back to the first two cards, Seven of Pentacles with the Empress. Waiting for some type of growth, expansion, making that judgment call to pour into oneself, be emotionally independent, secured and confident in oneself, pouring into oneself. We have Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. And that's all within the separation, because we do have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. And then we got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. And at the bottom of the deck, hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So it's like all of this is because I need to take care of some things internally and emotionally. Let's go with mutual energy. Well, those came out right quick, didn't they? All right, golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I think that is just more of reflecting on how it is somehow one-sided on both parts. This is mutual energy. You both feel like it's one-sided. So again, we got self-indulgent, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, and it goes back to love yourself first, right? Then we got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. It is going through a transformation. We are shifting the energies. We are just waiting for things to change at this point. And then it says heart with a key. Welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So that is the situation of what you both feel and are looking at. One more for feminine. Oh, that's entirely too many. All of these, not happening. All right. Yeah. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Feeling like there is some other things taking place outside, which is why you're following your intuition. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand, maybe even feeling like you've been strung along, wanting to be emotionally free from this connection. You see clearly, you learned your lessons, and not at this point. You won't be an option. Keep its arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. I feel like you do have emotions and you're trying to follow your emotions. And I feel like you're going to go after whatever opens your heart. I do feel like there is a sense of, maybe even flirting and making a choice in love, opening up in other avenues to another connection or another choice in love. But hey, we still got the lovers out here twice for you as well. Two of Cups twice for masculine. So It's possible. It could be masculine. It's possible it could be someone else. Then we got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Queen of Wands energy, going after what you want. Underneath the deck, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That's all. You're moving forward. You're torn between the spiritual and the physical, but you're actually taking steps regardless. So as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.